Today, I'm going to be showing you guys the difference between the real and the fake Chunky Dunky Nike SB. I know a lot of people are still interested in purchasing this shoe, and I want to show you guys the differences between the real and the fake. That way you can purchase in confidence. So sit back, grab your notepad and popcorn, and let's get into it. What's up with you guys? How you doing? How you been? If you did not know by now, my name is DJ, and this is the DNA Show. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the bell notification for every time I upload a new video, and make sure you hit that like button because that helps the algorithm oh so much. So like I said at the beginning of the video, we're going to be breaking down the differences between these two shoes and the boxes, and I'm going to be using the legit app at the end of the video to see if it can determine which shoe is real and which shoe is fake. So what I'm going to do throughout the entire video is keep my right side is going to be the real side, and then the left side is going to be the fake side. So this is the fake pair over here, this is the real pair over here. And as you can see, we have the Nike SB branding, everything is exact same, but when you put these two side by side, you can see this one has a high gloss all over the box, and this one has a semi-gloss all over the box. So when you put them next to each other, even when you look at the greens right here, you can see that this one kind of looks a little bit more, I guess, faded, not as shiny, and that's how the box should really look. This one is like glistening, like glazed over, like it's a fresh crispy glazed donut or something. Another thing is going to be the size tag on the box. So when I put these on top of each other right here and I look at the size tag, I can clearly see the differences between the two. When it comes to the black, it's a little bit more faded here on the fake box, and then on the real box over here, you can see the black, it just looks like a solid color black. And then when you look at the text and the font and everything, as you can see, it's a lot sharper and crispier here on the real pair. And then if you look on the fake box, you can see the difference in the font. It looks kind of hazy and not so sharp and defined. Little things like that are easy ways to tell when you're looking at the box or the tag. Now I'm gonna open up the fake box first and then the real box second. As you can see, there's no actual paper that comes inside the box. You just have the shoes, and then you just got your box right here, and it's kind of loose, kind of crumpled up a little bit. So when I look at the shoes right here, I can see it does come with a second pair of laces. They're both in the bags right here. I know typically now on the SBs and stuff, they've been coming like laced within the SB and everything, so that's something that I look at. And then it has one shoehorn in here. It's all crumpled up, super weak and flimsy. That's kind of what you get when you get this version. And now when you get the real version, see what you got right here. So you got your wood grain paper, and you got the shoe. Oh, you got the shoe. So on the real pair right here, you have your additional laces right here connected on the side. You got your yellow and you got your green, same colors as the other ones. And then you have your additional white laces that come with the shoe. And then instead of having the shoehorn, you actually have the paper that comes inside of here, crumpled up right here. So that's on both on the inside. But let's look at the details of these two sneakers and see if we can find some major differences, similarities, all those different things. As I was holding the two shoes, I could definitely just feel the difference, and obviously you can't feel it because you're looking at it on the video, but I will try to explain it best as I can. So typically on normal sneaker reviews, I start with the outsole and work my way up. So let's do the same thing. So starting with the outsole, as you can see, everything is very similar when it comes to the look and the colors, but it's the feel of it. Now, when I'm gonna show you this right here, when you take the shoe and you hold the two ends right here and you squeeze, you see how I can squeeze in and literally just crumple this whole shoe in half. And I'm not squeezing hard. You see how easy that is, right? And the shoe is literally talking to me right now. I was like, that's not good. You don't want to see that. Now when I do it on the real pair, look what happens when I squeeze. Now I'm squeezing harder. Now this is like hard as I can squeeze. You see what I'm saying? It's not even moving. So that's the difference between a real and a fake pair already. Soon as you see a pair and they look kind of flimsy and the outsoles are just like, that's what you do not want to see. No authentic sneaker with the SB bottom or a Jordan 1 bottom or anything like that is going to just squeeze in and fold that quickly. So next up, let's take it to the upper of the shoe and see what that's talking about. I want to start with the toe of the shoe and kind of work my way back. So as you can see right here, the blues are very, very similar, but the light blue on the real pair is just a little bit lighter compared to the light blue here on the fake pair. And then also look at the perforation dots. Look how large the holes are compared to the real pair. You see the difference between the two? They should definitely not be this prominent and this big. One thing that I heard a lot of people talk about saying that they can or can't see the differences is the cow print around the shoe and that material. So both of these definitely have a brown undertone to them when it comes to the black spots especially, but the white area is a little bit more white and clean on the real pair, and it's more of kind of like a tannish off-white on the fake pair, and then the brown black area has a more of a brown undertone to it on the fake pair, and then when you look at the real pair, it's a lot darker and more black looking. When it comes to the overall feel and touch of the material, I can definitely say it does feel a little bit similar. But one thing that I did notice, and I'm not sure if you can tell on camera, is the material itself is a lot thicker on the real pair, and you can see it around the cuts how thick it is. Next thing I want to look at is the Nike Chunky Dunky SB logo here on the tongue. So when you put these side by side, honestly, it's gonna be pretty hard for you to tell if you're just picking up the two shoes. I don't think you're gonna truly be able to tell unless you had them side by side. When I look at the back of the tongue and you see Ben and Jerry's, if it's not fun, why not? Now these two, I can see a lot more difference when it comes to the font and the material and everything like that. And hopefully you can tell the difference between the two here in the photo. Okay, now when it comes to the insoles of the two shoes, we got the real pair over here, the fake pair over here. These two feel way different. The real pair is a lot thicker and a lot plusher feeling. This one is very, very light, super flimsy, and just kind of falling apart. Look at this right here. You see like how it's just kind of peeling off and everything like that. It's got this weird little pad. Now when I look at this one and I'll fold it, you see it's all connected, nothing's coming off. And just look at the difference in the materials. This is like a softer kind of spongy feeling, and then this is more of like a felt type of, I don't even know, arts and crafts project or type material. I don't even know what type of material this is, but you can definitely see the difference between the two materials. And then you got your little airbags here on the back. Look at the coloring. Look how this one is a lot more clear and a lot more shiny around the edges. This one's a little bit more dull and everything. So just looking at those differences right there, you could definitely see that's a huge visual difference between the two. So just with a quick overview right there, you can see there are definitely some similarities, but I can see a lot of differences, and I think you should be able to tell these things soon as you see the shoe. I remember when I first got these for a fake video that I was doing in the past, and I remember these were definitely obvious in my eyes because I could tell just by the feel of the shoe, and then just the overall look when it comes to, like I said, the perforated dots, the coloring, the shape, different things like that were easy giveaways for me. And now we're gonna use the legit app to see if it knows the difference between the two as well. Let's see if we can get them.
Okay, so we're gonna do the fake shoe first, and what you're gonna do is open up the app. Once you've downloaded the app, again, don't forget to use the code DNA show. That'll get you one free legit check when you use the app for the first time. Now what you're going to want to do is click on start authentication and then follow the steps from there. It's going to have you take multiple shots of the sneaker. It's going to direct you on which angles they would like to see, from the inside tags to the back of the shoe, the insoles, the stitch line on the inside of the foot, the outsoles, the profile shots, a bunch of different things like that. And once you have completed that, you're going to submit the order and wait for the results. Now we're going to do the authentic pair and see if they can get this one correct as well. We're going to do the same exact shots when it comes to the inside, the insoles, the tags, everything like that. When it comes to photos of the boxes, you name it. Just follow those same directions and it'll lead you right to the end, and it should be a pretty easy process. One tip that I would recommend is take the photos on your phone compared to on the app. I think the quality of the photos just comes out a little bit better, and then that makes it a little bit easier for them to process and authenticate your shoes a little bit faster.
All right, the results are in. Drum roll, please. They got it right. This one is a replica, this one is authentic. As you can see from the screenshots right here, they got everything correct. They did have me submit some extra photos a couple times for the authentic pair just so they can guarantee it, which I'm not mad at. If you haven't used the legit app before, make sure you go check it out. I have a link for you down below in the description. And don't forget to use the code DNA show for one free legit check when you sign up for the app. Also, they have integrated a couple new things as a social media platform. You can make posts on there, and if you haven't already, make sure you follow me on there. It should be DNA show as my profile, and then you can also sell sneakers on there now. They just integrated that as well. So now you can have a seller platform where you can then authenticate your shoes, sell, ship out, do everything like that. So if you guys want to see a video of me either purchasing or selling off of the legit app and seeing how the whole process works, drop a comment down below and maybe we can make one in the future. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope this was extremely informative and helpful and allow you to understand the difference between a real and a fake shoe, because if you're gonna go out and spend your hard-earned money, I want to make sure that you're spending it on an authentic pair and that you're getting your money's worth. And if you have any other friends or family that need to see this video as well, don't forget to share this to them so they can check it out. I'll see you guys in another one. All right, y'all, I'm out.
Yo, if you enjoyed this video and you want to make extra money or grow your shoe collection, I want to give you a free video with my 3 tips that were the most powerful that will help you grow your sneaker collection and make an additional $1,000 to $10,000 a month. All you need to do to get this free video is click on the first link in the description or the comment that's pinned in the comment section. That'll take you to a page where you can enter your email address and I'll make sure that I send you a video right away. And if you enjoyed this video, again, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. My name is DJ. I'm signing out. I got to go. I'm gone. Peace.